Time, and if you are a dog walker or early morning jogger, carpe this diem, because tomorrow diem not going to be a lot of fun for you if you're getting up out early. Here's Clay Smith with the details.
Yeah, John, it's absolutely going to be brutal waking up Saturday morning as a cold front passes through later this afternoon. It's going to turn blustery with mountain flurries later on today and bitterly cold for your Saturday. But saving grace, we're going to have much warmer temperatures next week. So this is going to be very brief, but it is going to be very impactful to our region. Temperatures currently 35 here in Chattanooga. And again, this is going to feel really nice compared to what's coming in just 24 hours, because this time tomorrow morning, we're going to be talking teens and 20s with wind chill values in the single digits. Yeah, it's going to turn very cold here across the Tennessee Valley, but this morning you still want to grab that jacket heading out. 27 in Murphy, 30 in Athens, 35 here in Chattanooga, and 30 degrees in Fort Payne. And here's that cold front I'm talking about. Now, this is going to spawn a pretty strong low pressure into the Atlantic, right off the Carolina coastline. That's going to then track up into the northeast, bringing feet of snow to portions of Massachusetts down into New York, maybe even some of the big cities. So again, this is going to be very impactful for the East Coast, but we're just going to be dealing with a few light flurries here locally, mainly along the higher elevations. So again, the usual suspects: northern Sequatchie, Grundy, Marion counties. You're going to have the best chance of any snow showers later this evening, and then again into the higher elevations into Cherokee, Monroe, and even Polk counties a little bit later this evening. But again, not going to be very high impact as far as snow and winter weather goes, but the cold, very high impact. It is going to be absolute frigid. So let's track out the rest of your day. Again, you can see some of those light snow showers trying to develop into Van Buren, and then again Sequatchie counties. Heavier snow going to be possible right along the Tennessee North Carolina line. That's where several inches will be possible in elevations, again, over 4,000 feet. So not highly unusual there. Again, when you have that cold air kind of running up on those higher elevations, it produces that moisture, and when it's cold enough, you get some of those snow showers, and that's exactly what's going to happen out to our east today. And then going through the rest of the evening, we'll see some of those snow showers potentially picking up along the plateau, but again, very minimal impacts expected as far as accumulations, with those snow showers really ramping up later this evening into the overnight hours into those highest elevations. But notice the valley, as usual, just going to be dealing with some cloud cover and some very windy conditions. But here's a look at your total snowfall through the rest of the day. Again, not going to be very impressive. In fact, I'll go back and just check that out really quickly. Not expecting anything other than a couple of hundredths of an inch. Several inches will be possible to our east, where those winter storm warnings are in effect, and eastern Monroe also under that winter storm warning. But again, the rest of the area, not so much. So impact's going to be very limited as far as winter storm goes. You can see the highest impacts, highest elevations into Cherokee County, eastern Monroe, and then along that Tennessee North Carolina line. So if you are traveling up to Knoxville and then along I-40 east, you may want to postpone that, because it's going to be pretty nasty into those higher elevations. Also limited impacts expected along the plateau. But again, today, very cold. A few flurries around, cold, breezy, north winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, that's when things just get brutally cold. 20 degrees, partly cloudy, winds continuing out of the north, gusting to 20 miles per hour. That's why we have wind chill advisories in effect for all of North Georgia. These will go into effect midnight and last until 1 p.m. Saturday. And check out these FUTURECAST wind chills. Again, you might want to shield your eyes, because it's going to be brutal. Later this evening, 20, okay, that's cold. But check this out. As we go into the overnight hours, the winds pick up, and by 2 o'clock, wind chill values in the single digits possible along the plateau. Low teens here into the Chattanooga area, and then by tomorrow morning, it could feel like 8 degrees here in Chattanooga, 3 in Altamont, maybe even in the negatives into those higher elevations. So again, this is going to be very cold. So remember, people, pets, wrap your pipes, and always just crank up that heater tonight, because it's going to be extremely cold. But fortunately, like I was mentioning earlier, we're going to have that warm up Sunday into Monday. But John, the next 24 hours is going to be rough.